Hi everybody, this is Mike here. I'm laid off at the moment, so I'm going to teach you how to speed up your slow lagging PC. Like I said, I'm laid off, so your donations will help. In the meantime, let's get right into it. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to go into Start, Control Panel, Internet Options. Going to go up here it says Browsing History, Delete. The more things you have checked off here, the better. Now you're going to hit the delete button. And you're going to see this is going to do its thing. If you do a lot of Facebooking, a lot of browsing around, that's going to get clogged up really quickly. And the more you use your Facebook and any other browsing you're going to do, you can already see how long that's running. And I do this a couple of times a day just because Facebook and other browsing just clogs things up so much. Another thing you're probably going to want to do, clearing your browser history is good. Just to go up here where it says History, Show All History. That way you can see how much you got gummed up right here. If you're going back, where it says March, February, January, you don't need to keep all that. Clearing this stuff helps. So you would just go. You would highlight whichever ones you want to do, just right-click it and go to delete. I'm not going to wipe mine out right just now, but that's what you would do. Then the next, and all that stuff I just showed you, not bad to do that. At least the Start Control Panel, Internet Options, and deleting all the temporary files and your browsing history through the Control Panel. Good thing to do once a day, couple times a day. As soon as you go on to Facebook and you start to see that it's loading slowly, go right to that, hit it, done. Then you can also, the next step really from there, start all programs, accessories, system tools, disk cleanup. And you would go and it'll look at your stuff and it'll tell you how much space you can save. Good to do this. And every once in a while, you're going to want to do a defrag. We're going to cover that too. Right now, and hopefully you can see this. This is just saying calculating and saying scanning compress old files. So this is when this little procedure finishes. It'll show us how much space we can save, and when you do a disk cleanup, it'll save you some space. Save you some space, speed things up, which is the purpose of this video. In the meantime, while we're waiting for this, I want to say, don't download anything, any kind of program online that says, oh, speed up your PC, oh, this is PC this, and this is PC this, and this is going to speed up it. I don't trust any of that stuff. I think a lot of it is viruses, malware, spyware. You don't want to play with any of that stuff. All right, up here, it'll say temporary, it looks like temporary files, compress old files, all that stuff you want to check off. You want to delete temporary files. Temporary files are a real lagger and dragger on your computer. I'm going to check off temporary internet files, temporary files. I'm going to check the box on compress old files, and I'm going to click OK. It'll say, are you sure? And you'll click yes, and this will run. And it just automatically finishes. You just let it go. Okay, now we'll go into a defrag. We'll just do an analysis. You're going to go Start, All Programs, System Tools, Disk Defragmenter. You want to click on that. It's going to show you what you have for hard drive space, how much is free, how much is used, but we don't worry about that. We're going to click on Analyze. And if you're using Windows 7, all of this stuff is pretty much the same. It's just following prompts. If you can use a computer, you can do it. Okay, this one says I should defragment this volume. Sometimes it'll say you shouldn't, and you can just click Close. This one says I should defragment, so I'm going to click Defragment, and just going to let it run until it finishes. Easy stuff. Another thing I want to cover really quickly is toolbars. You only need one. Don't have two. Don't have three. They will conflict with each other. They will fight each other, and that will slow down your computer. You don't want that. And you would go Start. And if you do have more than one, you would go Start, Control Panel, Add or Remove Programs. Again, that's going to be a little bit different in Windows 7 or Vista, but you'll find it. Maybe I'll cover or do a more updated edition of this video. Or Add or Remove Programs from Control Panel. It'll say, please wait while this is being populated. Here's my disk defragmenter is running right there in the meantime while we're doing this. And so the purpose of this is you go down this list and you find, decide you're going to keep one toolbar, find the other toolbar programs within this list, and you would, click on, let's just say, for this one says, change and remove, click it, and it'll say, do you want to uninstall this? Yes, kill it, get it, get it out of there. I like the Yahoo toolbar. You might like a different toolbar. Hey, it's all personal preference. I'm not here to tell you what to prefer. I'm here to tell you how to speed up your stuff. Lastly of all, I like CC Cleaner. Try to find a safe place to download this, like CNET is good. CNET.com, I believe, is it. Usually trustworthy downloads from there. This one just says, do I want to update this? I'm not going to right now. I like this one. And you can use this for something instead of using the Start, the Control Panel, Internet options, so on. This will do the same thing, but it doesn't hurt to do that. Doing the first one is easier, but you can always, this will kill your temporary internet files for you, your browsing history, cookies, so on and so forth. This is just a cleanup. Also, sometimes I like to go into this registry part and just run a little check here. There's a button down here that says scan for issues. You just run it. Sometimes if you're getting a lot of errors all the time because you have a registry error, a registry issue problem, this is not a guaranteed fix for it, but it certainly doesn't hurt. I really like the CCleaner for stuff like that. And folks, that's about it. Unless you have a virus or some malware running in your background, this will help you. Everything that I've shown you here. And of course, sometimes if you do have malware or viruses and stuff like that, sometimes you can just go by the date. If you can remember exactly when your computer started screwing up on you, you can go with Start, Control Panel, and go to that Add or Remove Programs again, and just look down the list. Look down the list. Say, oh, my computer started screwing up on 12/13. Oh, what's this that seems to have installed itself when I downloaded something else? There's my malware. Find it. Hit change or remove. Uninstall it. Delete it. Kill it. No more virus. I mean, it won't help if you can't always find it on this list, but a lot of times you can. So that's one way to track down a virus. Otherwise, you're just gonna want to do a virus scan, and sometimes that will do it. I really dig Avast. My friend had a horrible virus one time. We did a full scan with Avast. It killed it. Avast is free. You can't beat the price, and I think it's much better than Norton. I had a bad experience with Norton. I don't use Norton anymore. So, folks, that's it. And your donations via PayPal will be appreciated, and I'll keep making helpful videos if people will help me out that way. All right, folks. Good luck, and everything I've just showed you should help you immensely. Keep it clean, folks. Keep it clean, and your computer will run well. So long.